You don't want to let go of certain friendships, relationships, and all that. But if it's not bringing you any peace, let that man go. Let that friendship go. It hurts sometimes, but your peace of mind is worth everything. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ronnie Drew, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know, long time no see, but I'm back, and I'm back at being consistent once a week. I promise this time. But as you can tell by the title, we are doing a how to level up in your 20s as a black girl. Okay, so I'm going to break this video down into 4 different categories, which are going to be mindset and confidence, finances, lifestyle and appearance, and social life. So let's get right into the video. First things first, mindset and confidence. Y'all, you have to be confident. You have to work on your confidence if you're going to level up this year. I promise you. So first things first, stop believing that you can't do something. You just need to go ahead and do it. Stop overthinking it and just do it. Get like Nike and just do it, okay? And when it comes to mindset and confidence, you have to set clear goals and romanticize your lifestyle. This will help you tremendously. And the girlies on TikTok said to get an iPad, so what did I do? I got an iPad. When you get an iPad, what you really need is you need a planner. I have my planner from this shop I found on Etsy. I'll link it down below. But I love how it breaks down every month. It gives me like a monthly vision board and it gives me goals. Let me find it. Okay, so with my digital planner, helps me stay organized because every month I make a monthly vision board and then I break down my goals based on personal growth, health and fitness, fun and recreation, relationships, spirituality, career and business, and finances. It's very detailed. It helps me break down everything I'm thinking of doing for that month. It also has 3 big monthly goals and like 5 lines of how you're gonna achieve that goal and then the reward of when you do achieve that goal. This helps me stay so organized because I can actually visually see the goals that I want to set. I can actually see a vision of how I want to romanticize my life for that month. So if you haven't already, and if you have an iPad, go get yourself a digital planner. It helps tremendously, I promise. And go on Pinterest. Pinterest will help you find like the exact aesthetic you're looking for. When you're making these monthly vision boards, you have to be very specific. So for example, with mine, I use black girls. I can't visualize myself if it's not a black girl that's doing the task or, you know, just a visual. If it's not a black girl, I can't see it being me. That's what I mean by being like real specific. One of the biggest things I had to learn is to move in silence and let the results speak for itself, because so many times I like to like, you know, bounce off ideas with like friends and all that, but you have to realize that these friends and people that are in your life do not have the same vision as you. So you can be easily discouraged, and I can be easily discouraged, honestly. And that's not a good feeling, being discouraged when you feel like you have this amazing $1 million idea and they're just like, I don't think you do that, you should do this. And it kind of discourages you and just makes you think like you can't achieve it. Or they're projecting and they know that they can't do it, but you might have the power, and it's a lot of hidden animosity sometimes. So keep your goals and keep your plans to yourself. Keep your vision boards also to yourself, because no one should be seeing your vision board but you. That is your vision. So you don't want anyone to like wish any like bad, harmful things or just negativity on your vision. So keep it to yourself and just, you know, pop out when you need to. Moving on to the second section, which is going to be your financial glow up. And first things first, you need to read this book, A Black Girl's Guide to Financial Freedom. When I tell you, I've read this book twice already, and I first read this book about 2 years ago when I was working one job. It inspired me to get a second job and basically to get another income. And the way this book breaks down, like just basically getting out of debt and making more money, like it really helps you get there. And then now I'm working on the part where it's talking about investing, getting the stocks and all that. But let me break that down and put this all in order. So yeah. So when you read the book, it'll basically tell you get out of debt and make some more money. So one of the ways I made more money is you have to figure out what you're good at. So I am good at social media. So I was looking for like social media freelance opportunities. I was working as a social media manager for one job and I had another job at work. It was a point in my life where Mondays and Tuesdays, I would work one job from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then the next job from 4 p.m. to 11. So Mondays and Tuesdays, I did not see my family. I was working. But that job helped me to get, it's not healthy. I did that for about 3 months until I was burnt out and actually fired from one job. So that's a whole nother story I can get into. But it is what it is, because I ended up getting to where I am now. It's like, and what's crazy is I ended up quitting the other job before I got fired and didn't tell the other boss that I was, anyway, so I was unemployed and I was forced to do content. So this was never like my first move. I was kind of forced to do it because I had nothing else to, that's a whole other story. It's a whole other story. I'm going on a tangent. A couple of my favorite side hustles that I've done over the years is Instacart, focus groups, DoorDash, I think I did DoorDash maybe twice. So I don't think I would recommend that. But Instacart for sure. There was a point during COVID, your girl was making about $800 a week during COVID as a fresh college grad, okay? TikTok Shop, that's one of my favorite things to make money off of. There's TikTok Creator Rewards, and they're making money off TikTok Live now. That's one of your things to talk to people. Get on live. I know people making money on Twitch, yada, yada, whatever. But find you a side hustle and make you some more money. Later on in the book, it talks about investing. And this is something that I'm very new to doing. I literally just opened up a brokerage account this year, but I've been had things like high yield savings accounts. And I can make a whole separate video on like, you know, ways to level up your finances, whatever, if you guys are interested. So definitely like and comment if that's something that you would be interested in. But basically, what I did is I transferred my money from my regular savings account, which I'm getting like no type of interest from. I think the interest is like 0.02 from regular banks, compared to like a high yield savings account that you get a interest rate of 4.5% every month, even up to 5% or more. So that's the first thing I did. So depending on how much you have in these accounts, you get a monthly interest rate, and it's like you're getting free money for having your money, for having the same money sit in this account that you would in any other account. You're getting free money, basically. So I would look into getting a high yield savings account. Also, when you feel like you're financially ready for it, I love my Amex Gold card because I go out to eat a lot and I buy a lot of groceries. And on my Amex Gold account, I get 4 times the points on that. I get 3 times the points on flights, I believe, and then 2 times the points on like other type of stuff I can't think about at the moment. There's also like different offers and yada, yada, yada. But with the Amex Gold, you can get points, save your points to buy flights. And I have like over 100,000 points right now just because of using my card. It's money you're gonna use anyway, right? So like, why not get points for it, and why not get the monthly interest if it's in a high yield savings account? You see what I'm saying? Basically, using your money in smarter ways is like a way to level up your finances. And these are the hacks you don't really learn. You have to read. Honestly, ignorance is bliss. You have to read, and you will learn so much more. Even watch videos like this because it's based off what I've read and what I've learned, and I'm just sharing it with you guys. Okay, moving on to the third section, which is gonna be appearance and lifestyle. Y'all, I have some self-care non-negotiables. When I wasn't making that much money, I still wanted to have my nails done, and I would use the Kiss French tip. I think they were about $10. They would last me about a week or two. If I'm getting a new set every week, that's $10 every week. It's about $40 to have a French tip. And the thing about a French tip is, especially with the pedicure, even when it grows out, it doesn't look like it's old because it's like matching your natural nail color. So that is my biggest tip, to get a French tip, okay? Get a French tip, get a French gel pedicure. It will last you at least a month, okay? I had press-ons for about a year. I remember my friends were like, why you keep getting press-ons? Your nails keep popping off, whatever. Find a better glue. You don't have to use the glue it comes with. Find a better glue. But them press-ons, they look fine. They look fine. And I was I was wearing them for a year plus because I didn't have the money for it, but I wanted to have my nails done. Now I get dip overlay. And this is my actual nails I've grown out. Is it dip overlay? Dip powder overlay. I think that's what it's called. But these are how my nails look now. Okay. And yeah. 2, hair. Your girl loves her a good silk press. Now, I used to wear my hair naturally curly, put it in a bun, but then my natural hairstylist told me that the wet slick backs I was balding in the middle, and that's why my hair was breaking off. So I stopped doing that, and I found that it was much cheaper for me personally to get a silk press rather than to buy all these curly hair products that probably wouldn't help, and I wouldn't even get the desired look that I would want anyway. I would pay $60 once a month for a silk press. I can wake up, hair's already done, go to work, do what I have to do. And as you're leveling up in your 20s, you're gonna wanna have a good body care routine and a very good hygiene routine as well. Body care routine, very simple. I can make a whole separate video, so let me know if you want that, but I use the Dove Beauty Bar first. Okay, cool. Then I exfoliate with the sugar scrub about 3 to 4 times a week. I don't even know if you're supposed to do it that much, but I do because I like to have soft skin. Then I follow it with the Nourishing Body Wash. Right now I've been using the Saltaire Saltwater Vanilla Body Wash. Love that. Yeah, just those 3 out. That's in the shower. Get out of the shower, I use a body lotion or a body butter. I use a body oil. That's my body care routine, okay? When it comes to hygiene, after you eat, you need to floss first. Then use mouthwash, then brush your teeth. And then somewhere in between there, you can use a metal tongue scraper. After I floss, I do the metal tongue scraper and then the mouthwash. So let me reorder that. You're gonna use floss, metal tongue scraper, mouthwash, and then brush your teeth. That's my hygiene routine. And when it comes to appearance and lifestyle, you're gonna wanna dress like your highest self. The easiest way to do that is to get a 2-piece set. I'm wearing the 2-piece set right now, this purple one from TikTok Shop. I believe for the top and bottoms, it might've been less than $20. It's very comfortable. It's purple. I love this color on me. We're all black. good quality. Get yourself some good quality basics. That is how you're going to look your best self, honestly. Wear a little jewelry. I'm wearing one bracelet and a ring right now. You know, wear a little bit of makeup here and there. When you look good, you feel good, and it's going to motivate you to do better, and you're going to feel better. So practice doing stuff like that. Even if you don't know how to do makeup, girl, I don't know how to do makeup. I watch videos, I experiment, I post videos once I know how to do a little something. And yeah, right now I'm wearing a skin tint, I'm wearing a little bit of powder, mascara, a little bit of blush, lip combo, I think, and that's it. I keep it real simple. And I feel good. And I look good too. Okay. Also, you're gonna want to keep your space clean. Keep your apartment, your room, wherever your living situation is. I live at home, rent-free. I live at home rent-free, 26 rent-free. This is the best situation I could be in, but this is something that works for me. But I try my best to keep my room clean because cleanliness is next to godliness. And I cannot think in a cluttered room. I cannot think at all. So it's just like, I need my room to be clean, or I'll be in a different part of the house and be able to get my work done. Because if my room is cluttered, I cannot think. The brain is cluttered. So clean your room, clean your space, and make your space comfy. I just now started decorating. I have this vase I actually got from Amazon. I think it's so cool. If you know me, you know I love to read books. So it's a book shaped vase, which is really cool. I make sure that it always smells good in here. So I have a candle champagne toast from Bath and Body Works going on right here. And I just like I want my room and my space to feel very homey, cozy, and very luxury because that's who I am. So I want my space to reflect who I am. And last but not least, we're going to talk about the fourth section, social life and boundaries. Y'all, get you some hobbies if you don't have any already. You are in your 20s, you need a hobby. Stop waiting on that boy to text you. Get some hobbies and you need to stay busy. I promise you, it will do you wonders. Justice. Get some hobbies. Let me tell you some of the hobbies I have. I have a lot. Like I told you guys, I have an iPad. I be playing the SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off app game every day. Every day. It's my favorite game. I play that. I like to color, you know, with the alcohol markers and the little cute coloring books, the Coco Wyo and this, that, and, you know, coloring talk. I've been doing that. I have this like murder mystery case that I solved in like an hour. I only have one of them, but they're on Amazon. I'll link it below. But that was really fun. I like to arrange flowers whenever I get them. I like to cook. I like to make TikTok recipes. I like to go out to eat, and I love to shop. I love to make different Pinterest boards. I love to make content. Like I have a lot of things that keep me busy, and I love to read. Like I said, I've read 3 books so far. The goal is 24. So I'm on my 3rd book. And I'm trying to finish this book this week and then finish my next book next week so that I can read 4 so far to be on track. Yeah. When it comes to your social life and boundaries, you need to cut off people who no longer serve you. Okay. I know it's hard to cut off people. I am the queen of cutting off people because it gets to a point where it's just like, you're not adding any value. And let me not say I'm the queen of it because it does take me a while with certain people because just like, you don't want to let go of certain friendships, relationships, and all that. But if it's not bringing you any peace, let that man go. Let that friendship go. It hurts sometimes, but your peace of mind is worth everything. You know, you want to make sure that you're good first. And you can't, if you're not taking care of yourself and making sure you're good, you can't make sure the next person's good. So cut them people off. If they're not showing up for you like you show up for them, it might not be in them because you have to remember not everybody is like you. But if they are not bringing any value to your life, you do not need to communicate with them. You do not need to hang out with them. You can love them from a distance, and that's okay. It's life. And I don't know if you guys have done the once a year removal prayer with God. If they're not for me, I do that once a year because maybe God will act quick, fast, in a hurry. And you be like, oh, I never thought it would be them. But it's life, and you got to be careful when you say that prayer because it works immediately. Also ask for discernment. You know, ask God to give you, if you're religious, if you're Christian or whatever, identify as Christian. I'm actually Catholic, but I identify as Christian. Ask God for discernment. He's going to give you situations where you're going to have to discern right from wrong. If that's what, you know, if it aligns with your values, morals, all that, ask because it helps. Journal, talk to him. That's another thing that's been helping me is journaling. I do the SOAP method. If you're a Christian or if you read the Bible, believe in God, if that's what you believe in, I do the SOAP method. So that's basically scripture, observation, application, and prayer. So that's a way of how I read and interpret the Bible. You find a scripture, I write down what I observe from that scripture. And sometimes I Google it and I ask ChatGPT to kind of break it down because that King James version doesn't make any sense to me. So I'll read different versions, but I still have like Google break it down for me. Application. How are you going to apply that verse to your life? and then a prayer to kind of wrap it all up. I try to do this every day. It takes you a good like 30 minutes or so. But with that, they say if you're getting into like discernment and like living a better life, look into like Proverbs 31, specifically if you want to be a Proverbs 31 woman. I've seen that a lot on TikTok and on Pinterest. And becoming a Proverbs 31 woman to find a husband. Well, not to find a husband, but to, for your husband to find you. To be a better person. To be a better woman. Proverbs 31. That's what I've heard. Oh no, I don't want to get too deep into religion and all that because that's not what my channel is based on. But I'm just giving you what I've been doing, my life, and what helps me because I'm trying to help y'all level up this year, okay? Also, if you can't tell by now, your girl does not shut up. Your girl loves to yap, 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 yap. And that helps me because it helps me network. I can go somewhere and just talk to everybody in there. For the most part, if my social battery is not drained, I can go and talk to everybody in the room. You want to be in the rooms with people that you can learn from. You don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you need to find a different room. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it and talking to you guys. And if you're serious about leveling up this year, I want you to comment one thing that you will be changing this year. And make sure you comment, like, subscribe. And if you want more sit down talking videos like this, make sure you let me know. And yeah, hit that bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.